Shakira M. Brown. And Shakira is also known as the Small Biz Whisperer. So it's going to be a great presentation. She has over 25 years of experience in public relations, television production, branding, marketing, and website strategy. She's the host of Moment Master Show, Small Business Podcast, that's on iTunes and Google Play. And she's also a contributing editor or writer for blackenterprise.com. So please welcome Shakira Brown.
I love small businesses. I grew up in a home with a small business owner, and, well, I should say more than one small business owner, and I want to make sure that you all understand that it is really a passion of mine to work with small business owners, and communications is one of them. I've had to change my entire career around the different types of ways that we communicate, and one of the things we're going to cover today is basically talk about the state of social media. And we're going to start off with the state of your social media first, though, okay? So by a show of hands, please raise your hand if you have a business website with one or more social media icons representing the ones that you've already claimed for yourself. Raise your hand if you have that on your site. Okay, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Okay, so for those of you who have a social media icon on your site, and if I clicked on it and there hasn't been an update in 6 months or maybe a few weeks, put your hands down. Whoa. Oh. So one of the things, thank you everybody, one of the things I wanted to discuss is the fact that social media is here to stay. We have no choice but to be on social media. And if you're not engaging in social in the correct way, you are going to miss out on some really, really important opportunities. So let's go over some key data statistics. This is data that I found from January 2017. So there's approximately 3.7 billion internet users across the globe. That's a lot of people. It's more than half, I think, more than half of the entire globe. Active social users is about 2.7, so about approximately 2.8 billion. So of that, 2.8 are active on social media. That's a lot of people. We have the mobile social users, 2.5 billion. Okay, so that's a lot too. So if you look at the numbers across, we're reaching. There's a lot of people to reach, and there are actually about 5 billion, approximately 5 billion actual mobile users. So I want to make sure you understand that there's a lot of people that you can reach out there. And if you're not engaging in the right way, and this presentation is all about chatting about engaging in the right way, and then we're going to talk about, since the theme is cyber fraud, cybersecurity, I'm going to go over some threats that are related to social media as it relates to cyber fraud. So the growth is extremely steady. Already, we're at 21% increase in active users for this year, and a 30% increase in mobile users. This is increasing year over year, okay? So it's very, very important. I know you've heard this before, and I know that it's a challenge to update your social media and to have someone who's focused on social media. But it's very, very important that you do. And with all those numbers, the billions of numbers, the 3.7, the 2.5, I'm really hoping that you're not afraid yet. And if you are afraid, I want you to know that you don't have to worry. So curation. What I mean by this is basically start finding information from other places, valuable, reliable sources, and start resharing that information. Easy way to do that is to set up Google Alerts. At one point, I was interested in grand openings in New Jersey because I thought that was low-hanging fruit for my business. So I said, maybe find out if I go there. Maybe they might need somebody to do some of the things that I do. I did that, and I could see grand opening events happening throughout the state. And if I wanted to attend, if it was open to the public, I would go. But you can do this so that you can find information to share on social, okay? You should also sign up for relevant e-newsletters of companies that you admire. Again, think non-competitive. You obviously wouldn't share information from a competitor, but if it's something related to what you do, what you offer that can help people, you share that information too. Let those e-newsletters, they come right to your email box. All you got to do is click on the link, it opens up, and then you can share, repost that to Facebook, repost it to Twitter, okay? And if there's any photos that you have, photos are a great way to put content out there without really having to write too much except for a caption perhaps. So let's get to today's theme, some of the security weaknesses of social media. And you have to dig a little deep to think about it, but it's gonna be real quick for you to understand. So network and data breaches, all these things can happen with account spoofing, okay? We have customer account breaches, which means that someone who is spoofing your Facebook account, say someone has decided that they're going to start their own version of your Facebook page. They're going to use your logo. They're going to just grab your logo right off your website. And they're going to put up a banner, and it's going to look real official, okay? So then your customers, they start finding this bogus page, and they start, doing what I do, complaining about something. I had an issue. I want a refund. Oh, Mr. Hacker account loves to give refunds. Could you tell me what credit card did you use? These are the things that could happen on a spoof account on social. Okay, and of course the biggest risk is your brand damage to your brand if something like this happens. Although some of these big companies, they make it through unscathed, I will tell you that it won't be that easy for a small business to get past something like that happening. Okay, so some of the best practices related to social media is account management. Okay, dealing with your passwords. Again, you can't get away from the passwords. You just can't. And preparing for the worst.